Virgo, stop scrolling. This isn't just another zodiac video. This is your final spiritual showdown. From May 22nd to May 27th, your soul will enter a battlefield, and you won't see the enemy with your eyes. Because the war is invisible, and the battlefield is within. You've been feeling it, haven't you? The pressure building, the signs becoming louder, the dreams becoming clearer. This is no coincidence. The universe has been preparing you for this one moment. And now, the cosmic countdown has begun. These 6 days, May 22nd through May 27th, are the final portal before a karmic reset. What you choose to do now will shape your path until the year 2033. 10 years of either expansion or delay, 10 years of either alignment or being stuck in a soul loop. So ask yourself, Virgo, will you answer the calling, or will you sleep through your own transformation? This is not a warning. This is your spiritual wake-up call, because everything you've been healing, resisting, and carrying is about to be tested, and only those who are awake will rise. Comment this below right now. I am ready for the final showdown. Stay with me, Virgo. This video could save your destiny. Virgo, let's talk about what's really happening between May 22nd and May 27th, because this week isn't just a calendar event, it's a cosmic convergence, and the universe isn't whispering anymore. It's screaming through numbers, energy shifts, and unexplainable signs. On May 22nd, a powerful portal opens, a gateway of karmic acceleration. At the same time, we're sitting between a full moon phase and the shadow of a retrograde cycle, amplifying emotion, memory, and unresolved wounds. This energy is volatile. It will bring everything you've buried to the surface. But here's the catch. This is not about the planets. This is about your soul. And Virgo, your soul is under pressure. You've been trying to hold it all together. The perfectionism, the constant overthinking, the quiet self-doubt you hide from the world. This energy window will expose your cracks, not to break you, but to show you where the light is meant to enter. And here's the truth no one else will say. This is a spiritual war, a silent battle for your alignment, for your attention, for your soul's trajectory. You'll feel it through fatigue. You'll feel it in strange conversations, spiritual dreams, or emotional waves that make no logical sense. That's because this energy is not of this world. The universe is testing your frequency, and only those who remain grounded, clear, and spiritually connected will pass this test. Within this 6-day window, there are 3 fate-shifting days that will try to pull you off your path. Each day will carry a specific trap, a specific lesson, and a choice that could either unlock your evolution or delay your destiny for years. We'll reveal those 3 days shortly, but for now, Virgo, you must understand, this is your moment of truth, because between May 22nd and May 27th, the universe is not just watching, it's deciding who's ready and who's not. Stay alert, stay present. What's coming will test your soul. May 23rd is not just another Thursday, it's the first spiritual trap in your final showdown, Virgo. And it starts with something that seems harmless, something you pride yourself on. Logic. You've always been analytical, careful, calculated, thoughtful. But on May 23rd, your logic will become your enemy, because the real answers won't come from your head. They'll come from your gut, from your soul, from that inner voice you often silence, and if you ignore it, you'll walk straight into a trap. Let me tell you a story. There was once a woman, just like you, smart, cautious, a Virgo. She had a dream, multiple nights in a row, warning her not to sign a business contract. Her gut screamed, something's off. But her mind said, don't be paranoid, the numbers add up, everything looks perfect. So she signed, and within 6 months, she lost her entire savings. The partner she trusted disappeared, and she was left with nothing but regret. Not because she didn't know, but because she did know, and still chose to doubt herself. Virgo, don't be that person. On May 23rd, you'll feel torn. A decision will rise. Maybe it's a relationship, a job, a financial choice, or even just the decision to stay when your soul is ready to go. And your mind will give you a list of reasons to wait, but your soul will whisper, "Trust me, it's time." If you silence that voice, if you overthink instead of feeling through it, your destiny will remain trapped, and the portal you've waited for, it will pass you by. This is the day you must choose intuition over information, vibes over validation, soul over statistics, because on May 23rd, your future is hiding in your first instinct. Don't ignore it. May 24th is the second test, and this one goes straight for your heart, Virgo. It's the day the universe watches how strong your boundaries really are. Not the ones you say you have, the ones you actually live by. Because on this day, the wrong person will return. It could be an ex, a friend who vanished when you needed them most, a family member who drains your energy, or someone you've already forgiven too many times, and they'll come back with perfect timing, just when you're feeling lonely, nostalgic, or spiritually open. They'll say all the right things. "I've changed. I miss you. I never stop thinking about you." But Virgo, don't fall for the trap, because this isn't love, it's a loop. And if you say yes to this energy, you're saying no to your growth. Let's be honest, you have a big heart. You want to believe the best in people. You crave emotional closure. But some people are not meant to be healed in your presence. They're meant to be released, so you can heal in your presence. Watch for the signs. They message you late at night. They bring up the past in a remember when kind of way. They guilt trip you into responding. They make big promises with no proof of change. They feel like a spiritual weight, not a soul connection, Virgo. The universe is watching to see if you'll choose energy over history, growth over guilt, peace over chaos. And if you say yes to this person on May 24th, you'll reattach yourself to a cycle that was finally closing. You'll reopen a wound that was just beginning to heal. This is your chance to say, "No more. My peace is more important than your apology." Because sometimes the test isn't about how much you love someone, it's about how much you finally love yourself. So remember, on May 24th, don't let the past become your prison. That person is not your future. Their energy is not for you. Walk away with grace. And don't look back. May 26th is the final trap. Not because the world will fall apart, but because you might drift too far inward and disappear from your own light. Virgo, you've been doing the inner work, you've meditated, you've journaled, you've cleansed, you've been showing up for yourself spiritually. But on May 26th, the temptation will come, the pressure of life will rise, you'll feel tired, overwhelmed, emotionally fragile, and you'll hear that little voice whisper, "Just skip it today. One missed ritual won't hurt. You've done enough already." But that's the spiritual ambush, because this exact moment, this exact day, is when your spirit needs your discipline the most. Think of your rituals like a golden thread holding you to your higher self. Miss one day, and the thread weakens. Miss two, and the connection begins to fray. Miss three, and suddenly you're lost in a fog. You'll start to feel disconnected from source. Your anxiety may return, your intuition may go silent. You'll find yourself reacting instead of aligning, chasing instead of receiving, and worst of all, you won't even realize it's happening. Because disconnection is sneaky. It doesn't announce itself. It just slowly pulls you away from the divine path. Until you're left asking, why does everything feel off? May 26th is not a day to escape your practice. It's the day to double down on it. Light the candle, say the prayer, do the breath work, write the intention, even if your hands are shaking and your heart is heavy. Because the difference between a Virgo who rises and a Virgo who repeats isn't talent, it's discipline. You don't need motivation, you need alignment. So Virgo, here's your challenge. Will you choose discipline or distraction, spiritual alignment or soul amnesia? Because on May 26th, when the pressure peaks, the universe is asking you one question. Will you keep showing up for your evolution even when it's hard? Answer wisely. Your future self is listening. Virgo. Let's talk about what happens if you fail this spiritual test, because May 22nd to May 27th is more than just an energy shift. It's a divine checkpoint, a cosmic reset button, and what you do or don't do. During these 6 days will echo through the next 8 years of your life. Yes, 8 years. That means if you miss the signs, ignore your intuition, let the wrong energy back in, break your discipline and drift away spiritually, you won't just feel stuck for a week, you'll be stuck in a loop until 2033. A loop of delayed manifestations. That dream you've been chasing, it'll stay out of reach. The right people, the right opportunities, the divine moments meant for you, they'll pass you by. Loss of divine timing. You'll keep missing the doors the universe opens because you'll no longer be in the right place at the right time with the right energy. Return of karmic cycles. Old pain you thought you healed will come back. Toxic patterns you thought were broken will reappear in new disguises. And worst of all, you'll start to believe nothing ever changes. But Virgo, it's not because you're cursed. It's because you weren't aligned when the universe was ready to deliver. And maybe the harshest truth of all, you'll feel it. You'll feel the soul regret, the quiet knowing that you had a chance to shift everything, and you missed it. But it doesn't have to be that way, because this week is not a punishment. It's a gift, a chance to choose alignment over avoidance, to choose power over passivity, to choose growth over the familiar pain. The universe is handing you the spiritual remote. You can either hit reset or let the same episode play for 8 more years. So Virgo, when the energy gets heavy, when the signs start showing, when the tests appear one by one, remember, you are not a victim of your life. You are the co-creator of it. The question is, will you pass the test or repeat the pain? The choice is yours. Now Virgo, let's imagine what happens if you pass the test. Because if you face these 6 days with courage, clarity, and spiritual strength, everything begins to shift, not slowly, but quantum fast. This is not just about surviving May 22nd to 27th. This is about entering your next level of destiny. The moment you align with the lessons, you activate a quantum spiritual upgrade. Your frequency changes, and when your frequency shifts, so does everything around you. You'll begin to attract things faster without chasing. People will feel your energy before you even speak. Doors will open without force. Obstacles will fall away like they were never there. Divine partnerships, romantic, spiritual, even business, will start aligning. The universe will send the right souls into your orbit, not based on luck, but because your energy finally matches your desires. You'll feel a sudden surge in clarity, like fog lifting after a decade. You'll just know what to do next, what to release, where to go, and who you were always meant to be. And then, the success begins. In your career, expect unexpected breakthroughs. Clients appear, promotions arrive, ideas download like lightning. In love, alignment deepens, because now you're attracting, not begging. And in your soul, peace returns. A peace that says, I'm finally on the right path. Because here's what the stars haven't told you. The universe has been watching you for months, watching how you react, watching how you heal, watching how you show up even when you feel invisible. And now, during this sacred window, It's deciding your elevation. Do you rise? Do you stay behind? Or do you finally receive what you were born to hold? Virgo, you've been praying for change. You've cried in silence. You've done the shadow work. You've stayed loyal to your growth. Now is the moment the universe answers with this. You've passed. Now rise. Virgo, from May 22nd to May 27th, your soul will be tested in silence, not in chaos, but in the quiet moments, the moments when no one's watching, but the universe is listening. That's why I'm giving you a nightly spiritual ritual, a divine practice that will keep you aligned, protected, and awakened throughout this final showdown. It's simple, but powerful beyond words if done with intention. Do this each night, from May 22nd through May 27th, and watch how the universe begins to respond. Virgo's nightly ritual for ascension. Step 1. Light your portal. Light a white or blue candle. White for clarity, blue for divine truth. As the flame rises, close your eyes and set your intention for the night. Say, I welcome divine guidance. I am open to alignment. Step 2. Burn the fear. On a small piece of paper, write one fear you're ready to release, even if it's messy, even if it hurts. Then burn it safely. Let the smoke carry it to the stars. Say, this fear no longer belongs to me. I choose power instead. Step 3. Enter the stillness. Sit or lie down. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and just be. No scrolling, no music, just 7 minutes of silence or soft prayer. Feel the messages your spirit is trying to send you. Step 4. Align your frequency. Play 5 to 8 Hz frequency or a Virgo-specific affirmation track. Let it run in the background as you fall asleep or journal. Let your body and spirit sync with divine harmony. You can say affirmations like, I release fear. I trust divine timing. I am aligned with my higher self. Every choice I make opens my destiny. Do this ritual with intention every night, even if you're tired, even if you feel nothing is happening, because spiritual strength is built in private, and these small acts, they're cosmic weapons. You are preparing your soul for ascension, for upgrade, for divine redirection. Every night is a spiritual weapon. Use it, Virgo. Virgo, we've reached the end of this message, but your true beginning is just ahead. This is your final spiritual showdown, not a moment of chance, but a moment of choice. The universe has opened the portal, the tests are coming, and the future you've prayed for is waiting. Just on the other side of your courage, everything you've been through, every heartbreak, every sleepless night, every silent tear, it brought you to this moment. The question is, will you pass this test or repeat the lesson? The power has always been in your hands, so choose alignment, choose faith, choose your divine path, no matter how difficult it may feel. Comment below right now. I choose alignment. I pass the test. I rise. Say it, claim it, speak it into your future, and don't forget, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another divine message. Share this with another Virgo who needs this awakening. You could be the reason their soul wakes up just in time. Because Virgo, you weren't born to stay stuck. You weren't born to settle. You weren't born to repeat the same pain again and again. You were born to evolve, to rise, to ascend. And now, the universe is watching. Your higher self is calling, and your new timeline is waiting. Now rise, Virgo. This is your moment.